Guess what really drives crows' remarkable intelligence? Crows are true geniuses, showcasing cognitive abilities that place them on par with primates and even young children. These fascinating birds possess an exceptional memory, allowing them to recognize human faces and remember who treats them well or poorly. This is only the tip of the iceberg. Crows are masters of tool-making, bending wires into hooks and shaping leaves to create scoops. The New Caledonian crow is particularly impressive as it can solve complex, multi-step puzzles that require foresight and advanced planning. With their ability to cache food in hundreds of locations, these clever birds can recall their hidden treasures months later. In social settings, crows communicate using sophisticated vocal signals, alerting their peers to dangers, coordinating ambushes, or sharing vital information. Their problem-solving skills even extend to distinguishing shapes, colors, and patterns, demonstrating intelligence comparable to that of a 5-year-old child. These avian innovators challenge our understanding of animal intelligence and highlight the rich complexity of nature. Here's a wild fact about the Grand Canyon. This stunning natural wonder, located in Arizona, captivates visitors with its remarkable views of Earth's geological history. Stretching over 277 miles, the Grand Canyon reveals layers of rock that chronicle nearly 2 billion years of the planet's evolution. As you stroll along the south rim, vibrant sunsets unfold before your eyes, showcasing a breathtaking palette of reds and oranges that photographers simply adore. For those eager to delve deeper, guided hikes offer an educational experience, unraveling the unique formations and ancient fossils embedded in the canyon walls. But the thrill doesn't end at ground level. Imagine soaring high above in a helicopter, where the expansive beauty is showcased in all its glory. The intricate patterns carved by the Colorado River over millions of years present nature's artistry at its peak. Whether you're a nature enthusiast, an adventurer, or someone passionate about history, the layers and stunning vistas of the Grand Canyon promise an inspiring journey. What extraordinary tales will you discover while exploring this magnificent landscape? Believe it or not, Venice gondolas are all black. This striking visual rule traces back to decisions made by city officials centuries ago. Imagine the scene: the picturesque canals of Venice, where the serene water reflects sleek gondolas gliding by. In the 16th century, authorities worried that the vibrant colors of gondolas led to excessive competition among gondoliers, each trying to outdo one another with flashy hues. To preserve a sense of elegance and unity, they mandated that all gondolas be painted black. This decision not only equalized the gondoliers, but also transformed the city's aesthetic, offering a timeless charm without the distraction of flamboyant designs. Interestingly, gondolas used by high-ranking officials can break this rule. They have the privilege of being decorated in bright colors and luxurious embellishments. So, as you stroll along the canals and admire the iconic black gondolas, remember this rich background. Each boat tells a story of tradition, equality, and the beauty of Venice's history. Believe it or not, Sugarloaf Mountain amazes visitors. This iconic peak in Rio de Janeiro stands at an impressive 396 meters, drawing in both tourists and locals who seek unparalleled views of this vibrant city. Many adventurers opt for the famous cable car ride that effortlessly glides over the lush greenery and inviting waters of Guanabara Bay. As you ascend, a stunning tapestry of Rio's breathtaking beauty unfolds below, showcasing golden beaches, historic structures, and the lively neighborhoods that pulse with life. At the summit, you can experience an unforgettable panorama, including the renowned Copacabana Beach, the mountain itself, and the majestic Christ the Redeemer statue standing guard in the distance. The scenery transforms throughout the day. Sunrises and sunsets become an artist's canvas, splashing the sky with vibrant colors. For those craving a more intimate adventure, hiking Sugarloaf reveals the rich local flora and fauna, providing a unique view of Rio's natural beauty. Whether you choose the cable car for convenience or the hiking trail for a challenge, Sugarloaf Mountain is an essential destination in Brazil. Turns out, the truth is that Sahara is alive. You may envision the Sahara Desert as an endless expanse of dry sand and blistering heat, yet this iconic landscape hosts over 500 plant species, each uniquely adapted to survive in such a challenging environment. For instance, the date palm thrives in this harsh climate by storing water in its thick trunk, allowing it to endure extended periods without rain. Many succulents, like the agave, possess fleshy leaves that retain moisture, while some plants develop deep root systems that reach underground water sources. Interestingly, certain species have evolved waxy coatings on their leaves that help reduce water loss, showcasing nature's innovative solutions to adversity. Moreover, these remarkable plants are not just survivors. They contribute significantly to the ecosystem by providing food and shelter for a variety of animal species. They also play an essential role in enhancing soil stability, thus minimizing erosion in this fragile environment. The next time you think of the Sahara, remember its rich life forms that exemplify resilience and the astounding ability of nature to adapt, even in the most extreme conditions. Guess what really drives the world's largest ginkgo farm? In Sumter, South Carolina, you'll find an incredible 500-acre ginkgo farm, the largest of its kind in the world. Home to over 1 million ginkgo trees, this stunning site captivates visitors with its unique fan-shaped leaves and remarkable resilience. The ginkgo tree, often dubbed a living fossil, has thrived for millions of years, witnessing the rise and fall of countless species. At this magnificent farm, people can explore the numerous applications of ginkgo, ranging from traditional medicine to culinary delights. Ginkgo leaves, packed with antioxidants, are a popular ingredient in supplements, praised for their potential benefits to brain health. But the farm is more than just a sprawling garden of trees. It's a hub for sustainable farming practices aimed at preserving this ancient species for the enjoyment of future generations. Picture walking through a vibrant landscape adorned with yellow and gold leaves in autumn, or marveling at fresh green fronds in spring. With its rich history and impact on both science and cuisine, who wouldn't want to visit this remarkable farm? You won't believe this about Osaka's hidden struggles. While this vibrant city enjoys a generally mild climate, the experience differs significantly across neighborhoods. Take Kamagasaki, a community facing distinct challenges due to its climate. Summers here can be sweltering, with temperatures often skyrocketing and humidity levels soaring, creating a sticky, uncomfortable atmosphere for residents. For those without air conditioning, this heat transforms daily life into a relentless battle against the elements. The bustling street sounds, often filled with life and energy, can feel oppressive under the bright sun. Then winter arrives, flipping the script completely. Instead of battling heat, residents must contend with the cold, as many homes lack adequate heating, forcing individuals to find creative solutions to stay warm. These seasonal extremes spotlight the resilience of Kamagasaki's community, where people navigate hardships together. They share resources, lend a helping hand, and foster a sense of unity that shines through the struggles they face. In Kamagasaki, the interplay of harsh weather and tight-knit support reveals a remarkable tale of strength and perseverance. Turns out, the truth is that floods are rising. The frequency of devastating floods along the Mississippi River is alarming for everyone involved, especially farmers, businesses, and city planners. Each year, substantial rainfall and melting snow elevate water levels, posing a major threat of overflow. As the river swells, it can inundate surrounding areas, wreaking havoc on local agriculture and commerce. Farmers may see their fields submerged and crops destroyed, leading to significant financial losses and the loss of essential food sources. Imagine the anguish of losing your harvest season after season. It's a grim reality for many in the region. Moreover, city planners must tackle the costly aftermath of flooding, with extensive repairs needed for roads, bridges, and other infrastructure. This places a heavy financial burden on taxpayers who are already stretched thin. Experts caution that if the current trend persists, annual flooding could become the new normal, making it imperative for communities to devise effective strategies for mitigation and adaptation. What innovative solutions will emerge to protect lives and livelihoods from this escalating threat? Believe it or not, otters have favorite stones. This delightful fact adds a fascinating twist to our understanding of these spirited animals. Otters are not only charming, they're skilled tool users with a peculiar quirk. They each have a cherished stone. Often tucked beneath their arms or nestled in pouches on their bellies, these rocks serve an essential purpose. Otters use their unique stones to crack open the hard shells of mollusks and crustaceans, transforming tough food into delicious meals. Picture an otter floating gracefully on its back, clutching its prized rock in one paw while savoring a tasty snack with the other. This impressive behavior highlights their intelligence and playful spirit. Many otters even gather an assortment of stones, carefully selecting the perfect one for each culinary adventure. So, the next time you catch a glimpse of an otter, whether at a zoo or in nature, take a moment to consider the special bond these creatures share with their stones. They're not merely playing, they're showcasing a remarkable aspect of their interaction with the world around them. Ever thought about why Komodo dragons can have babies alone? This fascinating ability is known as parthenogenesis, where a female can reproduce without needing a male. It's like a superpower in the animal kingdom. In the case of the Komodo dragon, when a female uses this method, she always produces male offspring. Imagine that. This remarkable phenomenon allows female dragons to ensure their lineage continues, especially in challenging environments where mates are scarce, such as remote islands. These resilient reptiles, the largest living lizards on Earth, are found only in specific regions of Indonesia, making their survival even more critical. While parthenogenesis helps guarantee reproduction, it does come with the drawback of reduced genetic diversity, which usually leads to healthier populations. Most Komodo dragons still prefer traditional mating to harness the advantages of mixing genes. Yet this unique reproductive strategy shows how evolution crafts solutions to survive in nature's most demanding circumstances. So, the next time you ponder the wonders of wildlife, remember the incredible female Komodo dragon and her remarkable ability to bring new life into the world all on her own. This might surprise you. Why is J missing from the periodic table? It's a curious fact that the letter J holds the dubious honor of being the only letter not represented on the periodic table. The periodic table serves as a grand organizer of all known chemical elements, allowing scientists and students to navigate the fundamental building blocks of matter. Each element boasts a unique symbol, typically derived from its name, and uses letters from the alphabet to represent these symbols. However, J did not make the cut during the table's design process. This omission stems from the origins of many element names, often rooted in Latin or Greek, languages where the letter J did not exist in the same manner as today. Elements like hydrogen and carbon sparkle with letters like H and C, but leave room for curiosity where J is concerned. Interestingly, while no element begins with J now, it doesn't rule out the possibility that one could theoretically exist. Next time you glance at the periodic table, take a moment to ponder the quirks of its arrangement and the captivating stories about the history of science that it encapsulates. What if I told you about the giant gummy bear? In 2014, a California candy maker stunned the world by creating the largest gummy bear ever, weighing an incredible 226 kilograms, or 500 pounds. Standing at 1.4 meters tall, it resembled the height of a small toddler. This behemoth wasn't just impressive in size, it came loaded with a staggering 32,000 calories, equivalent to gobbling down 16 regular gummy bears every day for more than 2 weeks. Following its creation, the candy company cleverly decided to sell this enormous treat in bite-sized pieces, making it accessible for candy lovers at a price of $10 per pound. Beyond just a quirky confectionery achievement, this giant gummy bear sparked widespread excitement and curiosity about candy making. It inspired creativity in dessert presentations as party hosts dreamed of delighting guests with slices of a candy that could easily outsize many pets. With such sweet surprises in the world of candy, who knows what innovative creations await us next? Most people don't know this, but cat whiskers are amazing. Whiskers, scientifically known as vibrissae, are far more than simple facial adornments. They serve crucial survival roles for our feline friends. These thick, stiff hairs are deeply embedded in specialized nerve-rich follicles, making them incredibly sensitive to touch, airflow, and even vibrations. Found not just on a cat's muzzle, but also above its eyes and on its jaw and paws, whiskers help cats navigate through tight spaces, hunt in the dark, and accurately judge distances. They function like antennas that detect subtle air currents around objects, allowing cats to almost see through touch. This unique ability is vital when stalking prey, as whiskers can sense the slightest movements, pinpointing a target's location with precision. Additionally, when jumping, whiskers act like gyroscopic sensors, enabling cats to make last-second adjustments mid-air. In essence, whiskers are sophisticated biological radar systems that transform each cat into a finely tuned predator, showcasing the marvel of evolution in the animal kingdom. Is it really true that double rainbows exist? A double rainbow is truly one of nature's most enchanting spectacles. Picture this. As sunlight bursts through after a storm, it hits raindrops hanging in the air, functioning as tiny prisms that bend and split the light into a dazzling array of colors. This breathtaking optical phenomenon consists of two concentric rainbows, with the brighter, more vivid inner rainbow appearing first, followed by a fainter outer one that displays colors in reverse order. The outer rainbow is usually wider and often takes on soft pastel shades that can seem almost ethereal. Witnessing a double rainbow fills many people with awe, and throughout history, various cultures have linked these vibrant arcs to good fortune or even signs of something special on the horizon. The next time you're lucky enough to see one, take a moment to reflect on the impressive science behind it and revel in the sheer beauty that nature offers. These colorful arcs remind us of the wonders that emerge when rain meets sunlight. Discover the mesmerizing world of the Arabic alphabet. It's fascinating how this elegant script operates differently from most writing systems. Arabic contains 28 consonants, each designed with unique shapes and sounds, forming the backbone of its textual structure. Unlike English and many other languages, where vowels are represented by distinct letters, Arabic relies on special symbols called diacritics. These small marks are placed above or below the consonants, indicating how to pronounce the adjacent sounds. This system allows for a playful interaction between consonants and diacritics, wherein the placement can completely alter a word's meaning, adding depth and nuance. As a result, every piece of Arabic writing showcases an intricate dance that transforms simple letters into expressive art. The flexibility afforded by diacritics means that the same group of consonants can convey different emotions or emphasis depending on context. In essence, the Arabic alphabet is more than just a means of communication. It's a beautiful fusion of functionality and artistry that richly captures the spirit of the Arabic language. Can you imagine that octopuses are expert shapeshifters? Octopuses possess an incredible ability to change not only their color, but also the very texture of their skin. These fascinating creatures are equipped with thousands of specialized structures called papillae, which allow them to transform their skin surface from smooth as glass to spiky and rough in just milliseconds. This remarkable skill enables octopuses to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, whether they are hiding among coral reefs, rocky seafloors, or fields of seaweed. Their camouflage is so effective that they can almost disappear from sight. But there's more to their skill than just instinct. Research reveals that octopuses can observe their environment, remember past experiences, and adapt their camouflage patterns accordingly, showcasing a level of intelligence that is truly astonishing. This means they don't merely react to threats, they actively choose how to camouflage themselves based on their surroundings. Their ability combines memory, observation, and neural coordination, making their camouflage one of nature's most sophisticated adaptations. Isn't it incredible how these underwater wonders navigate their world? What if I told you about IC 1101's enormity? Imagine a galaxy so massive that it dwarfs our own Milky Way by a staggering 220 times. Meet IC 1101, a colossal elliptical galaxy lurking around 1 billion light-years away in the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. This behemoth stretches an incredible 6 million light-years across and shines with the light of more than 100 trillion stars. That's right, trillions, not just billions. To truly grasp its size, if you were at one edge of IC 1101 and looked across, you would need to travel billions of years at the speed of light to reach the other side. Yet, despite its enormous size, IC 1101 isn't alone. It interacts with neighboring galaxies within its cluster. Scientists continue to explore these distant realms, searching for answers about how such colossal galaxies form and what mysteries they might harbor. With IC 1101 as a focal point, we gain insights into the vastness of the universe, stretching our understanding and igniting our curiosity about the incredible, unfathomable scale of existence. What's causing the Mississippi River's drastic droughts? In recent times, the majestic Mississippi River has faced serious challenges, particularly with drought conditions affecting its flow. Since July 2024, water levels in the lower parts of this vital waterway have plummeted to 8 feet below their historic average. Such drastic changes can have significant consequences, not only for wildlife that depends on the river's ecosystem, but also for the communities that rely on it for transportation and irrigation. Lower water levels can hinder shipping routes, making it harder and more expensive to transport goods like grain and coal. Additionally, as the river shrinks, it reveals banks that can contribute to erosion and impact the local wildlife habitat. Climate change plays a prominent role in these conditions, intensifying weather patterns that lead to prolonged dryness in some areas, while potentially increasing precipitation in others. Understanding the interplay between climate, ecology, and human activities is crucial as we seek solutions to protect this iconic river. How can we work together to ensure the Mississippi thrives again? Is it really true that immigrants strengthen our economy? Foreign-born workers account for nearly 18% of the U.S. labor force, contributing significantly to economic growth and innovation. These individuals bring a rich array of skills and experiences that enhance creativity across various industries. For instance, consider the tech giants like Google and Tesla, both founded by immigrants who transformed their fields. Not only do these workers start new businesses, but they also fill crucial roles in essential sectors such as healthcare, engineering, and technology. Their expertise is vital for maintaining and expanding economic stability. The diverse viewpoints offered by immigrant workers lead to groundbreaking ideas and solutions, making workplaces more dynamic and adaptable to change. Additionally, as these individuals earn salaries and pay taxes, they inject money into local economies, fund public services, and foster community development. Next time you encounter an innovative product or service, remember that foreign-born talents often contribute to its success. Isn't it fascinating how they shape our world? Can you imagine that you might be shocked to learn about the Padang women? The Karen Padang tribe, also known as the Kayan Lahwi, captivates many with their unique tradition of wearing brass neck rings. Girls start this practice as young as 5 years old, adding rings as they grow, which gradually alters their neck appearance. These rings are not just decorative, they symbolize beauty and cultural identity, showing how traditions define societal roles. The weight of the brass pulls down on the collarbone, creating the illusion of a longer neck, a striking feature that holds significant value in their culture. Believed to date back centuries, this practice marks an important rite of passage for women, highlighting their transition into adulthood. While some people may view it as an extreme modification, for the Padang women, it is a cherished custom that embodies their heritage. This tradition also ignites conversations about beauty standards and cultural preservation in our modern world as differing perceptions arise. Despite the varying opinions, these women proudly wear their rings, celebrating a deep and rich connection to their ancestry. Guess what really drives DNA into tiny spaces? In each of our cells, there's a tiny yet vital structure called the nucleus, where our DNA resides in an impressively compact form. But how does such a long molecule fit into a space smaller than 1 micrometer? Picture trying to cram a lengthy spaghetti noodle into a minuscule jar. Challenging, right? Remarkably, our DNA isn't just a simple noodle. It's a long, intricate chain of genetic instructions that defines our unique traits. To pack this lengthy genetic material efficiently, DNA coils around proteins known as histons. This partnership creates a compact structure called chromatin, which not only saves space, but also keeps the information organized and accessible. When the time comes for a cell to divide or produce a specific protein, the DNA unfurls like a spool of thread, allowing the cellular machinery to interpret the instructions. This clever system ensures that even though our genetic material is densely packed within the nucleus, it remains perfectly poised and ready to execute essential tasks. Isn't that an incredible feat of nature? This might surprise you. Utilities in Russia are cheap. In a country known for its vast landscapes and rich culture, living expenses can often astonish newcomers. The average monthly cost for essential utilities like electricity, water, and heating is only around $52, a figure that seems remarkably low compared to many other nations. This affordability extends beyond utilities. Public transportation in major cities is both convenient and economical. A student subway pass can be as low as $6 a month, enabling young people to navigate urban areas without straining their finances. For daily commuters, a standard subway ticket costs roughly $34 for the entire month, a reasonable price for reliable transportation. These low prices not only make life easier, but also allow residents to allocate more of their budgets to leisure activities, delicious meals, or exploring Russia's rich cultural offerings. Whether you're a student eager to explore, a working professional commuting daily, or someone just curious about life in Russia, these costs reveal how accessible and enjoyable living can be in this fascinating country. Believe it or not, chess fuels Armenia's success. In the heart of Armenia, chess isn't just a game, it's a way of life. Since 2011, the Armenian government has mandated chess in schools for children starting at age 6, transforming the sport into an essential part of their education. Picture classrooms filled with young students strategizing over chessboards, engaging their minds while grasping critical thinking skills. This initiative aims to sharpen cognitive abilities and foster a competitive spirit among youngsters. By prioritizing chess, Armenia seeks to cultivate future leaders equipped with strategic skills that extend beyond the classroom. With a rich history in chess, including legendary players like Tigran Petrosian and Levon Aronian, this focus on the game resonates deeply with the nation's culture. The hopes are high that these early lessons in strategy and foresight will produce champions, both in chess and in various fields of life. So, the next time you spot a child pondering their next move on the board, consider the possibility of witnessing the rise of a future champion from this small but passionate nation. Here's something incredible about Japan's geology. Japan is a fascinating archipelago located in Southeast Asia, made up of over 6,800 islands that boast stunning landscapes and rich cultures. However, this unique geography is not just for show. It plays a vital role in the country's geological activity. Roughly 70% of Japan's land is covered by mountains, with around 200 of these peaks being volcanoes. This remarkable natural feature contributes to the breathtaking views of the country while posing potential risks, including eruptions. Adding to this complexity, Japan rests in a highly seismic region, enduring approximately 1,500 earthquakes annually. These seismic events can vary wildly, from tiny tremors that barely rattle a cup of tea to powerful shakes that can cause severe destruction. The movements of tectonic plates beneath Japan create this volatile yet beautiful environment. Despite these challenges, the resilience of the Japanese people shines through. Their architecture and cultural practices have evolved to live in harmony with these natural forces, reminding us that Japan is not only a land of beauty, but also of extraordinary geological power. This might surprise you. Gordon's Bay offers cliff diving thrills. Nestled in the stunning backdrop of Cape Town, South Africa, Gordon's Bay is not only a charming coastal destination, but also a hotspot for exhilarating cliff diving adventures. The majestic cliffs lining the bay serve as natural diving platforms, drawing both experienced daredevils and curious newcomers eager to experience the rush of free-falling into the crystal-clear waters below. Each leap becomes a thrilling moment as divers embrace the exhilarating sensation of soaring through the air, a heart-pounding experience that often leaves spectators in awe. The sights and sounds of waves crashing make every jump a captivating performance. However, safety is paramount. Responsible divers always assess the water's depth and current conditions before taking the plunge, ensuring a fun yet secure adventure. Whether you're contemplating your own dive or simply enjoying the daring feats of others, the energy and excitement surrounding these cliffs at Gordon's Bay are contagious. So, when you visit Cape Town, don't miss the chance to witness or even join in on this electrifying experience. You might be shocked to learn that ukuleles are banned in Salt Lake City. This surprising law prohibits carrying an unwrapped ukulele on the street, adding an unexpected twist to the city's legal quirks. While the rationale behind this peculiar regulation remains somewhat of a mystery, it showcases Salt Lake City's unique character and sense of humor. The city, famous for its breathtaking natural scenery and vibrant outdoor culture, has a penchant for unusual laws that reflect its community spirit. The ukulele symbolizes joy and musical expression, making the ban seem especially ironic in a place that values creativity. One possibility for this law is that it was designed to encourage musicians to keep their instruments safe from damage or theft. Alternatively, it could aim to minimize the disruption caused by impromptu street performances. Regardless of its origin, understanding such local laws is crucial for anyone who loves music and plans to visit this lively city. So, if you find yourself walking along the picturesque streets of Salt Lake City with a ukulele in hand, remember to keep it wrapped to avoid any unexpected fines. Is it really true that Mount Everest captivates us? This iconic peak, soaring to a breathtaking height of 8,148 meters, is not only the highest mountain on Earth, but also a symbol of adventure and human determination. Located in the stunning Himalayan range bordering Nepal and Tibet, Mount Everest has been a magnet for climbers, trekkers, and nature enthusiasts for decades. The trek to its base camp unveils a spectacular landscape, dotted with Sherpa villages and colorful prayer flags, while travelers immerse themselves in the rich local culture and the serene atmosphere of ancient Buddhist monasteries. Each step taken on this path is rewarded with awe-inspiring views and a sense of connection to nature. For a unique experience, helicopter tours offer a panoramic glimpse of Everest's mighty glaciers and sheer cliffs, perfectly showcasing its majestic presence. Standing at the foot of this colossal giant, you can't help but feel its captivating energy and storied past. Whether you're an adventurer at heart or simply a lover of stunning landscapes, Mount Everest promises an unforgettable journey. Are you ready to uncover its many secrets? Ever thought about why bungee jumping thrills people? The Kawara Gorge Suspension Bridge in New Zealand stands as the birthplace of this exhilarating sport. Soaring 43 meters above the breathtaking Kawara River, this iconic structure opened its doors to adrenaline seekers in 1988, making it the world's first commercial bungee jumping site. Picture yourself on the edge, heart pounding as you gaze down at the rushing water, surrounded by stunning landscapes that look like they belong in a postcard. For those who prefer a different adventure, the bridge provides access to the beautiful Queenstown Trail. This scenic path is popular among hikers and bikers, offering captivating views of the gorge and river. As you stroll or ride along, the natural beauty of the area becomes a feast for the senses, blending serene landscapes with the thrill of the jump. Whether you're gearing up to plunge into the unknown or simply taking in the awe-inspiring scenery, the Kawara Bridge embodies the spirit of adventure that defines New Zealand. Will you take the leap or admire from afar? Most people don't know this, but fennec foxes are brilliant survivors. The fennec fox, Vulpes zerda, the smallest of all canids, has evolved in the harsh environment of the Sahara Desert with remarkable adaptations, particularly its enormous ears. These oversized ears can reach half the length of its body and are not just a quirky feature, they play crucial roles in the fennec's survival. They are packed with blood vessels that help dissipate heat, acting as natural air conditioners in temperatures that can soar above 50 degrees Celsius. While these ears help keep the fennec cool during the scorching day, they also serve as super-sensitive audio equipment at night. Fennecs can detect the faintest sounds of insects scurrying beneath the sand and can even locate prey, like rodents or beetles, from several meters away. Their nocturnal lifestyle allows them to use their keen hearing and padded feet to navigate silently across the dunes, skillfully hunting in the cover of darkness. With such incredible adaptations, the fennec fox has truly mastered the art of survival in one of the planet's most extreme habitats. Is it really true that Romans excelled in 3 vital skills? In ancient Rome, education for the elite focused on 3 fundamental arts: grammar, rhetoric, and logic. Grammar taught students the intricacies of language, enabling them to communicate with clarity and impact. Picture a young Roman mastering the ability to construct sentences so compelling they could command attention in a crowded forum. Next came rhetoric, the essential art of persuasion, which empowered individuals to sway public opinion and engage in spirited debates. This skill was particularly significant as political and legal discussions often hinged on persuasive speech. Lastly, logic trained the minds of these young scholars to think critically, allowing them to dissect arguments and pinpoint flaws in reasoning. Together, these arts formed an intellectual foundation, producing influential leaders, captivating speakers, and keen thinkers. Remarkably, the importance of these skills resonates in today's educational systems, showing us that the legacy of ancient Rome still influences how we write, argue, and express ideas effectively. So, the next time you present your thoughts or debate a point, remember you're following in the footsteps of a great tradition. What if I told you drones are saving whales? This innovative technology is revolutionizing how scientists interact with these magnificent creatures. Traditionally, studying whales involved invasive methods like using boats and nets to attach tracking devices, which often stressed the animals. Now, researchers have turned to drones, allowing them to monitor whale populations without causing harm. These aerial assistants drop lightweight tracking devices equipped with suction cups directly onto the backs of whales when they surface for air. This non-invasive method greatly reduces stress for the whales, providing a more accurate view of their movements, health, and social behavior. As scientists gather critical data using drones, they can enhance conservation efforts by understanding migration patterns and habitat needs. This groundbreaking technique not only allows researchers to study whales effectively, but also plays a crucial role in protecting their environments. By utilizing advanced technology, we are ensuring that the giants of the ocean can thrive for generations to come. Next time you think about whales, picture their majestic underwater journeys being safely monitored from the skies. This might surprise you. Mars had massive tsunamis. Recent evidence suggests that the red planet wasn't just a dry, dusty landscape we observe today. It once faced extraordinary cataclysmic events, including enormous tsunamis triggered by meteor strikes. Imagine waves reaching heights of up to 50 meters crashing onto Martian shores. Scientists believe that these colossal waves were born when large space rocks slammed into Mars, sending shockwaves through its crust and splashing up torrents of water. The remnants of these ancient tsunamis reveal distinctive geological features, such as wave-like patterns and sediment deposits, hinting that Mars was once a very different world filled with watery chaos. Though Mars stands as an inhospitable place now, discovering these massive waves implies that it might have once had conditions suitable for liquid water. This raises intriguing questions about the planet's potential to support life. By understanding these Martian tsunamis, we not only deepen our knowledge of Mars's history, but also ignite our curiosity about the universe and the other surprises it may hold. Hard to believe, but penguins thrive in freezing temps. In the harsh and frigid world of Antarctica, where temperatures can drop below 40 degrees C and winds whip at over 100 km/h, emperor penguins have developed a fascinating survival technique: synchronized group huddling. Each winter, thousands of male penguins congregate to incubate their eggs, forming tightly packed circles that create a living thermal blanket. The penguins on the outer edges of the huddle diligently rotate inward, allowing those on the periphery to warm up in the center for a while before moving back to the outer layer. This clever arrangement resembles a continuous wave of movement, preventing any individual from being exposed to the bone-chilling cold for too long. Remarkably, the core temperature of this huddle can reach nearly 1 bar Celsius, providing a stark contrast to the frigid environment outside. Scientists have even likened the organization of these huddles to principles of fluid dynamics, highlighting their efficiency in conserving energy. Once perceived as chaotic by ancient explorers, these gatherings are now recognized as one of nature's finest examples of cooperative survival. Prepare to be amazed by meerkats' teamwork. These fascinating creatures, native to the scorching deserts of southern Africa, exemplify extraordinary collaboration. One standout behavior is the role of sentinels, meerkats that take turns standing guard while their group forages for food. Perched on high vantage points like rocks or termite mounds, these sentinels scan the landscape for potential threats, including predators such as jackals, snakes, and hawks. When danger lurks nearby, the lookout emits specific alarm calls that vary in pitch and rhythm, effectively communicating the nature and urgency of the threat. This intricate communication prompts the rest of the group to either dive into burrows or freeze in place, ensuring everyone's safety. Remarkably, these lookout duties rotate every 10 to 15 minutes, allowing all members to participate while preventing fatigue. The system is so organized, it has drawn comparisons to military watch shifts. In San folklore, meerkats symbolize vigilance and community, showcasing survival through unity. Their complex social dynamics rival those of primates, offering deep insights into the evolution of cooperation. Believe it or not, cars are ditching steering wheels. Imagine a future where you glide down the highway in a car that operates entirely through joysticks instead of the traditional steering wheel and pedals. Mercedes-Benz is pioneering this revolutionary approach, transforming our understanding of personal transportation. With the new joystick-controlled vehicle, drivers can maneuver their cars by simply pushing and pulling a joystick, making complex driving tasks much simpler. This innovation isn't just about convenience. It's a game-changer for accessibility, allowing people with disabilities to enjoy the freedom of driving like never before. The technology behind these vehicles includes advanced navigation systems and safety features that work independently, ensuring a smooth and secure ride. Picture this: You could catch up on your favorite podcast or enjoy the view as the car takes care of the driving. As we move forward, this could reshape the transport landscape, ushering in a time where driving becomes seamless and accessible for everyone. Isn't it exciting to think about a future filled with possibilities like this? You won't believe this about the First Continental Congress. In September 1774, a group of determined leaders gathered in Philadelphia to address their frustrations with British rule. This assembly included notable figures like George Washington, Patrick Henry, and Samuel Adams, who emerged as the voices of the American colonies. Their primary goal was to demand representation from the British government and secure essential rights for colonial citizens, such as liberty and fair trials. Imagine the tension in the air as delegates voiced their opinions on issues that would shape the country's future. They understood that the colonies could no longer remain passive regarding their unfair treatment. This gathering marked a crucial turning point in history, where these leaders united to articulate their grievances and establish a foundation for revolutionary change. They crafted petitions to send to England advocating for fair treatment while simultaneously igniting the spark of independence among their fellow colonists. The decisions made during this pivotal Congress would set the stage for the struggle that would ultimately lead to the birth of a new nation. What impact would their actions have on America's journey toward freedom? You won't believe this about Queen Hatshepsut's temple. The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt is not just a stunning architectural marvel, but also a testament to one of history's most extraordinary female figures. Built during the 15th century BCE, this beautiful funerary temple pays homage to Queen Hatshepsut, who defied societal norms to become one of ancient Egypt's few female pharaohs. Nestled against the magnificent cliffs of Deir el-Bahari, the temple dazzles visitors with its grand colonnades and impressive statues, while intricate reliefs narrate Hatshepsut's remarkable achievements. Remarkably, her reign showcased how a woman's ambition could thrive in a predominantly male hierarchy. As she commissioned this stunning structure, she set a powerful example for future generations, proving that greatness knows no gender. Today, tourists flock to the temple, not just for its architectural beauty, but also for the rich history it embodies. When you visit the Temple of Hatshepsut, you encounter a monumental symbol of resilience and determination that has inspired countless individuals throughout the ages. You won't believe this about Mount Washington's deadly winds. This remarkable mountain, towering at just 6,188 feet, is known as the most dangerous small mountain in the world due to its fierce wind conditions. Winds on Mount Washington can blast up to a staggering 231 miles per hour, transforming a simple hike into a perilous adventure. Imagine enjoying a peaceful stroll, only for sudden storms to sweep in, whipping up snow and bitter winds that can appear with little warning. The mountain's unique geography plays a crucial role in these extreme weather patterns, as it funnels winds in ways that create unpredictable and treacherous conditions. Climbers frequently face dramatic drops in temperature and shocking losses in visibility. Tragically, many who venture here without proper preparation fall victim to its harsh elements. This perilous reputation does not deter thrill seekers and nature enthusiasts. Instead, it draws them closer as they yearn to conquer its summit and soak in the breathtaking vistas. Are you ready to experience the wild side of Mount Washington? Believe it or not, oceans remain largely unexplored. Despite occupying over 70% of our planet's surface, a mere 5% of the ocean has been meticulously examined and mapped. This staggering statistic highlights an underwater world overflowing with life and secrets, many still hidden from our eyes. Imagine the sprawling realms beneath the waves where undiscovered species thrive alongside breathtaking ecosystems, and each dive has the potential to unveil new wonders. The ocean's depths pose formidable challenges, with crushing pressures, complete darkness, and icy temperatures deterring many explorers. But fear not, thanks to cutting-edge technology such as remote-operated vehicles, ROVs, and advanced deep-sea submersibles, scientists are slowly unraveling these aquatic mysteries. Every expedition reads like an intriguing treasure hunt where previously unseen creatures and magnificent coral formations await discovery. So, the next time you gaze at the horizon, remember that untold stories and astonishing worlds lie just beneath the surface, eager for exploration and understanding. What extraordinary secrets will the next dive reveal? Here's a wild fact about Congress and debate limits. In 1876, an intriguing rule emerged in the United States Congress that drastically changed how debates were conducted. This innovation was largely inspired by Benjamin Butler, a congressman renowned for his powerful yet lengthy speeches. While Butler's oratory skills captivated many, his tendency to elongate discussions frustrated his fellow lawmakers and hindered legislative progress. Recognizing that excessive talking could stall important decision-making, Congress introduced a rule to cap debate time. This pivotal change encouraged more efficient discussions and allowed various voices to participate rather than letting one person dominate the conversation. As a result, debates became more dynamic and respectful, fostering an environment where different viewpoints could flourish. Lawmakers appreciated the need for cooperation over competition, leading to a smoother legislative process. Did this significant adjustment contribute to a healthier democratic environment by promoting fairer engagement in the vital issues of the day? Believe it or not, 5 million trillion bacteria exist. This mind-boggling number represents the vast community of microorganisms that inhabit our planet. If you could somehow stack all these tiny bacteria, they would form a chain stretching across 10 billion light-years, an incomprehensible distance. Bacteria are masters of survival, thriving in extreme environments where many other organisms falter. You can find them in the most unexpected places, from the icy depths of Antarctica to the scorching heat of volcanoes, and even thriving within the human gut. In fact, an adult carries around trillions of bacteria in their digestive system, aiding in food breakdown and bolstering the immune system. Beyond our bodies, bacteria play essential roles in ecosystems by decomposing organic matter, cycling nutrients, and acting as crucial players in environmental management. These tiny organisms significantly influence climate and maintain the health of ecosystems. Next time you hear about bacteria, remember they are not just harmful germs. They are fundamental contributors to life on Earth, shaping our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. Believe it or not, dragons really dance during New Year. The dragon dance is a dazzling highlight of the Chinese New Year festivities and symbolizes an array of cultural values. Originating thousands of years ago, this vibrant performance involves a talented team of dancers who skillfully manipulate a long, colorful dragon costume, creating a mesmerizing spectacle that undulates and twists through the streets. Traditionally, the dragon represents strength, power, and good fortune in Chinese culture, making its dance a significant ritual to ward off evil spirits and attract prosperity for the upcoming year. Each dancer's movements are coordinated to mimic the flowing grace of water, which further enhances the beauty of the performance. Accompanied by energetic drumming and the sound of firecrackers, the atmosphere becomes electric, drawing in crowds eager to witness the celebration. The dragon weaves through spectators, while performers adorned in bright costumes bring the creature to life, fostering a sense of community and joy. This age-old tradition is not just a vivid spectacle. It also embodies hope and unity as everyone gathers to welcome in a prosperous new year. Hard to believe, but Olympic nearly sank first. The RMS Olympic, often overshadowed by her infamous younger sister Titanic, experienced a harrowing accident in 1911 that nearly led to disaster. Just before Titanic's maiden voyage, Olympic collided with the British warship HMS Hawke while navigating near Southampton. This catastrophic collision tore open two of Olympic's compartments, leaving her vulnerable, but, against the odds, she managed to stay afloat. This incident highlighted serious flaws in the design and construction of her hull. Alarmingly, the White Star Line only made minor adjustments to Titanic's plans, despite the glaring warning signs from Olympic's near-fatal encounter. Less than a year after Olympic's brush with disaster, tragedy struck Titanic when it famously struck an iceberg on April 15, 1912, claiming over 1,500 lives. Historians believe that had Olympic undergone a comprehensive structural redesign, the costly lessons learned could have potentially saved Titanic from its fate. This chilling narrative serves as a potent reminder that ignoring history's warnings can lead to devastating consequences. How many other tragedies could have been avoided? Here's a wild fact about Antarctica's speed limits. In 1991, this icy expanse, known for its breathtaking landscape and extreme temperatures, was the scene of an unusual incident: the first speeding ticket issued in Antarctica. A British tourist zooming across the frozen terrain on a snowmobile at a brisk 40 km/h was stopped by authorities and fined under the Antarctic Treaty. While it may seem laughable, the speeding violation raised serious issues. High speeds on the fragile ice can lead to cracks that disrupt the ecosystem, endanger wildlife like seals and penguins, and pose dire risks to humans in a region devoid of hospitals and safety infrastructure. The Antarctic Treaty, established to safeguard this unique environment and promote international scientific collaboration, underscores the importance of maintaining balance in such a pristine habitat. Even in a virtually uninhabited land, where penguins vastly outnumber people, laws exist to protect both the environment and those who bravely venture into it. Yes, even in the most remote areas of our planet, reckless driving can land you in trouble. Here's something incredible about basketball's origins. Basketball started as a winter classroom game in 1891, thanks to Dr. James Naismith, a physical education instructor at Springfield College. Faced with freezing temperatures that kept his students indoors, Naismith needed an engaging activity to keep them active. Using a peach basket and a soccer ball, he devised a game that required teamwork and skill, setting a foundation for a sport that would change the world. The aim was simple, yet effective: get the soccer ball into the peach basket fixed to a wall. Interestingly, the first hoop was an actual basket designed to hold fruits. This innovative approach quickly caught on, sparking enthusiasm among students and eventually evolving into formal leagues. Basketball's popularity soared, transforming it into a global phenomenon that captivates millions. Today, the game can be found everywhere, from local playgrounds to massive arenas buzzing with fans. So, the next time you shoot a basketball, take a moment to think about that chilly classroom where an extraordinary sport was born. Turns out, the truth is that Pando is extraordinary. This remarkable aspen forest in Utah, covering about 106 acres, is recognized as the largest living organism on Earth. Known scientifically as a clonal colony, Pando comprises thousands of quaking aspens that share a single root system. This genetic unity allows all the trees to thrive and grow together, showcasing an incredible example of nature's resilience. Each tree springs upward, flaunting vibrant golden leaves during the fall, creating a stunning visual display that attracts visitors from around the world. Interestingly, Pando is believed to be thousands of years old, with estimates suggesting that it could be up to 80,000 years old. However, this wonder of nature faces significant challenges due to climate change and human encroachment. Protecting Pando is vital, not only for its survival, but also for the lessons it teaches us about ecosystems and interconnectedness. So as you explore your next woodland, consider the incredible story of Pando, where each tree is a part of a larger, living treasure. Scientists recently discovered that our universe could be flat. Imagine a cosmos that behaves like the familiar geometry of your classroom, where parallel lines don't meet and triangle angles total exactly 180 degrees. This intriguing idea emerges from the field of cosmology, which delves into the universe's shape and origins. So, what does it mean for our universe to be flat? It all hinges on a concept called critical density. If the universe's overall density is just right, neither too dense nor too sparse, it leads to a flat universe. Groundbreaking observations of the cosmic microwave background radiation, which is the faint glow left over from the Big Bang, provide compelling evidence pointing toward this flatness. These findings suggest that on a grand scale, our universe is not just close to flat, it might actually be flat. If this is accurate, it indicates that the universe will continue expanding forever, albeit at a slowing rate over time. So, the next time you look up at the stars, remember you're gazing into a vast, flat universe that stretches endlessly in every direction. Let's uncover the truth about Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni. This stunning natural wonder is the world's largest salt flat, stretching over 10,000 square kilometers of shimmering white crust. During the dry season, Salar de Uyuni presents a vast expanse that sparkles like diamonds under the sun. Visitors often describe the sensation of walking on this dazzling surface as stepping onto another planet. However, the magic truly unfolds during the rainy season, when a thin layer of water transforms the flats into an enormous mirror, reflecting the sky in a breathtaking display. This optical illusion captivates photographers and adventurers eager to capture its surreal beauty, making it a hotspot for those seeking the perfect shot. Moreover, this unique ecosystem supports a variety of wildlife, including vibrant pink flamingos that thrive on the salt-laden waters. The rich cultural heritage of the Aymara and Quechua people adds depth to the experience, as traditional practices and stories are interwoven with the stunning landscape. From its awe-inspiring vistas to the vibrant life it supports, Salar de Uyuni promises an unforgettable adventure that blends nature, culture, and stunning visual artistry. Hard to believe, but penguins thrive in colonies. These fascinating birds, often seen waddling across icy landscapes, are actually very social creatures that prefer the company of their peers. During breeding season, their colonies can swell to thousands of members, creating a bustling community of black and white feathers. The primary reason for such gatherings relates to safety in numbers. Huddling together helps penguins keep warm against the frigid temperatures of their habitats while simultaneously providing protection from potential predators like seals and birds of prey. Envision a cozy crowd where every penguin nestles close to another, generating warmth amidst howling winds. The supportive structure of these colonies also enhances breeding effectiveness, as more eyes mean more vigilance against threats. This communal defense allows individual penguins to dutifully rear their chicks in a safer environment, turning the challenging task of parenting into a shared responsibility. With countless penguins working together, those vulnerable chicks find both food and protection more easily. So, the next time you spot a colony of penguins, remember they are not merely socializing, they are collaborating to survive in their demanding icy world. Guess what really drives lactose intolerance around the world? Lactose intolerance affects about 68% of people globally, and this condition reveals a fascinating story about human evolution and dietary habits. When we are young, we produce a substantial amount of lactase, the enzyme responsible for breaking down lactose, the sugar found in milk. This enables infants to enjoy breastfeeding without issue. However, as we age, many of us begin to produce less lactase, leading to difficulties in digesting dairy products. Isn't it intriguing how our bodies adapt over time? Different populations have developed distinct responses to lactose. For example, Northern Europeans possess a genetic mutation that allows many to continue producing lactase well into adulthood. This means they can enjoy creamy cheeses and rich ice creams without discomfort. In contrast, regions like East Asia have higher rates of lactose intolerance, with most adults experiencing challenges when consuming dairy. This variation not only highlights the interplay of genetics and diet, but also serves as a reminder of the incredible diversity found within human biology across cultures.